Hey folks, it is now week 6 of What's in Your Bag for Whispering Orchards Farm and CSA. I'm your host, the farmer Steve, and this is Sue Ellen, one of the CSA members and also a nutritionist, and she's welcomed us into her home to weekly expose what's in the bag.
Expose. And so, yes, vegetables are always welcome in our home, Steve. Oh, what's here? Oh, wait. I think these are mushrooms.
Yeah, we got a second flush.
Oh, wow. They're so pink. Oh, yes. Look at that.
So, yeah, they're actually pretty cool. That is the gray oysters. And those are the golden oysters. Yeah, they're very fragile. They'll, when you're pulling them apart and stuff like that, the grays tend to hold up more. So there's about maybe 3-4 ounces of mushrooms mixed in there.
And with oysters, I literally just cut off a tiny little bit of this part and eat all the rest of it. Mm-hmm. So they're real, like you said, they're so delicate, and they just. And remember to always keep them in your paper bag where they get slimy and plastic. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Some mesclun for salad. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything new I've been doing with the mesclun. I did some of your radishes. I shaved them over the top of the mesclun this past week. Mm-hmm. I think that's about all. Salad's always good. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful scallions. I'll share a recipe online. A cooked scallion recipe, which I haven't seen very many of. I can't remember who it's from, and it may just be like scallions and butter and just cooked very slow
almost like
yeah. So I'll find it and I'll share it with everybody. But scallions are also really good for finishing anything and for any kind of stir fry. I love to make either Thai or Chinese style stir fries with ground meat. So. If there's radishes for the salad too. And then, those
are turnips, yeah.
There's been a couple of people, friends that I've introduced these turnips to, and they've all been delighted by them. So raw, I've only done them raw. I haven't even cooked them yet.
They're small enough that they're not woody, which is nice, once they get large, sometimes they'll get woody and stuff. But, I've been trying to keep them on this size level, like golf ball size, just to, you could have them raw or whatever. They're great with the salad.
Yeah. I know another one of the CSA members who's a friend of mine, Martha Middleton, she has been doing a quick pickle on these before she adds them to salad. So just mixing them with a little white wine vinegar and just, for 10 minutes or so, just it kind of gives them a little bit of a crunchy, delicious bite with that vinegar taste. So, yes. Thank God that we have small, properly sized zucchinis. There's nothing I hate more than the gigantic zucchinis. They're all seed. These are so good.
Yeah, you'll always find, I like them small like this, but you got to take a look at them every single day. Once the plants get so big and overwhelming, and it's almost like a jungle going through, you'll miss one. And it doesn't take long. Like within 2 days, all of a sudden you have a 13-pound baby. It's not even called a zucchini anymore. You can put it in a diaper and the whole thing. But yeah, and we'll just take those and we just use it for zucchini bread or whatever. And stuff like that. You got to take all the seeds out and everything.
And then, anything that you're going to grate zucchini, like zucchini bread, you could probably also juice them too, I would think. Yeah. Right? Yeah, they would.
There's so much water in them. Yeah. Anyway, so.
Zucchini herb juice. Lovely.
I think we put up a recipe years ago, and I'll have to reshare it. It's I think it was a lemon blueberry zucchini bread.
Oh.
Yes. And it's on our website, so I'll have to actually share it back on the Facebook page and stuff. So, it's not just for sauteing and making zoodles and things of that nature and stuff. Yeah, I actually do a lot of baking with, because like once you get like 20 weeks of zucchini, you got to figure out what different new things to do with it. And it's especially for vegan diets, because if you're not adding, butter or something like that to your recipe, it actually acts as a moistener. It's
like
really
you
good.
said, for zucchini bread.
Yes. Yeah.
I like the idea of a lemon blueberry zucchini bread, because all the zucchini bread recipes I've tried, which are two, my mother's is a very kind of fall flavors with cinnamon and then I have a chocolate zucchini bread, but I love the fresh kind of summer idea of a lemon blueberry one.
Yeah.
That's really good. Yeah, I hope you find that.
Yeah.
I'm going to remind you.
Okay. Yeah. I'll have it posted up to the next, like I said, because I know it's on our website.
Yeah.
So,
okay, good. So you'll find it again. Yeah. And then I have with both zucchini and yellow summer squash, I have a technique from, I think it was Bon Appetit maybe last summer, and it was a slow roasted, thin sliced zucchini or summer squash. You can mix them in, and it's simply a generous glug of olive oil, the thinly sliced squash, a little bit of garlic, and then maybe a thyme or a rosemary, one of those more woody herbs, and you cook it for a long time, and it gets almost browned and nutty tasting. So that, and then you can serve it over pasta or polenta. So it takes some of the wateriness out of zucchini and summer squash, which I think is the thing that people don't like, because it's, oh yay, we have cucumbers.
Yes.
Now I'll keep making the green gazpacho. Now I have delicious Farmer Steve cucumbers. So that's good. Love cuke. And then speaking of herbs, delicious sage. I had some chicken, I want to say it was chicken drumsticks maybe, and I took the bunch of sage that we got last week and kind of pounded it with some extra virgin olive oil, some garlic, and some fresh lemons. And then I put the drumsticks into a bag with all of it and let them marinate. Yeah, it was a little like Greek. So that sage is really delicious with chicken. If you're lucky enough to get any of Farmer Steve's chicken, I hear that there's not a lot left. So
we have baby chicks coming in Wednesday. So we're actually telling people to start pre-ordering, and I'll put it up on the website. And for a $10 deposit, you put in your order. These should be done for Labor Day. So we'll have, we got right now, we have about 125 birds coming in. And what I'll start doing is I'll start doing them in 2 to 3 week intervals. So like every 3 weeks, I'll get a new batch, just so we don't have this problem again where we run out so quickly. Yeah. And also turkeys. Turkeys are coming in on the 21st. So we'll put that up and we'll put a post out to everybody.
Because we'll have to pre-order it.
Yes. Yeah. We already got pre-orders coming in. We only have 100 birds, so we're actually down to 90 already. We've already got 10 orders from people who bought them from last year. So yeah, they're going to go quick. And I'll set up the web page so you can choose the weight that you would like for the bird, and we'll try to get it as close as possible. Last year we sold out, and a lot of our birds were over 20 pounds. So
wow.
Yeah. And there's nothing like a pasture-raised turkey.
Yeah, there's nothing like it.
Yeah. So.
It's so good. Delicious. And then some beautiful basil. Oh, yeah, and I see. Is this the purple opal basil?
Yes. Yeah, so you got your Italian basil and purple opal, and we do have cinnamon basil that'll bring in a little bit later.
Nice.
So,
and then
I figured the basil, again, I'm trying to put things together that work, in your bag together at the same time and stuff.
Yeah, my friend Martha, so don't ever put your basil in the fridge. What Martha does is she just puts it into a little thing of water, kind of like a bouquet, and then you can smell it. It keeps it, once it hits cold temperatures, you get that blackening on the edge of the leaves. So just treat it like a little bouquet of greenery. It's, oh my gosh, Smells so good. So that's
Yeah, the oil goes a long way too.
yeah, definitely. Definitely. So that's what's in our bag.
There you go. Yeah, one of the things I know I started delivering some of the last week's CSAs yesterday and today, and I got a couple more going out tomorrow. We did have carrots a lot for everybody, so I want to post up the carrot top pesto recipe.
Nice.
So people actually get to use that and see how that goes.
Mm.
So, and then with the mushrooms, I'll put in another recipe up there so people are getting, some of these mushrooms and stuff like that. So, and if you don't use the mushrooms, what I would do, you could just dry them out. So what I do is that, I'll put them in a prep paper bag, or if you want, put them in the oven. If you don't plan on using them, put them in the oven, turn the oven on, for like 2 minutes. Get it up to like maybe 110, 120 degrees, put them in there and let them dry out. Then if you have a coffee grinder, once they're totally dry, they break apart. I'll actually put them into a coffee grinder and grind them up into a powder.
An incredibly umami, delicious powder. Yes.
And then you could actually mix it with a little flour, just put it in a jar, put it in your cabinet and stuff like that. If you want to flour something and get some sort of mushroom flavor into it, there's always a way to use these, even if like the bottom stems are a little drier, because they tend to be, let that dry out, and let it go from there and stuff like that. So
yummy.
Yeah, you don't want to waste.
No, mushrooms are culinary gold.
And once they dry,
yeah.
their intensive flavor is just that much more too. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that sounds delicious. A little mushroom dust. So good.
Yep.
So good.
All right, folks. Well, thank you very much, and we will see you next week. I hope everybody had a really enjoyable 4th of July weekend.
Yay.
And we're now into summer. So I was just looking. The peas are about that big right now. So by next week, because I'm going to pick them I like sauteed pea pods.
Oh, God.
And I don't, we'll let them get to some that are a little bit larger, but just the pea pod with those little peas, and again, you'll have your scallions to work with and everything like that. So you can make some really delicious stir fry.
Oh, so good. Yeah. Yeah, pea pods are definitely the darling of the stir fry world.
Yeah.
So like sweet and crunchy and.
Yeah, it doesn't take much, just a little bit of saute, Yeah.
Yum.
All right, folks. Thanks.
Thank you.
Have a great week.
Happy 4th of July.
Yes. Bye-bye.
Bye.